Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Author Reacts, where today we are going to be doing an album listen. So, 17 just released their big 17 Best album, the 17 Is Right Here album, which I am so sad that right now, financially, I cannot afford to get, because I would love to own this album. There are so many songs on here that I do not have a physical copy of yet that I would love, but it is not in the cards money-wise right now, sadly. But there are 4 new tracks on this one. There is Maestro, 𝘊𝘪𝘮𝘰𝘪𝘯𝘨, Spell, and Cheers to Youth. These are the 4 new tracks. And we eventually are going to be getting music videos for all of these. I did react to Maestro already, so you guys can, if you want to click down below on my channel, or I'll link it up above, my reaction to the Maestro video, if it ended up on YouTube. With Pledis now being owned by 𝘓𝘓𝘮, it is a little difficult to say how my 𝘓𝘓𝘮 reactions are going to go in the future. For now, we are going to be reacting to these 4 new songs, audio versions, because Maestro definitely had a cut near the bridge that I'm very curious how they transition into. I did talk a bit about Maestro in the music video reaction, where I discussed my love of the combination of classic and synth, which 17 has always done really well, but you can tell that it's like the whole meaning of this song is about that. I didn't look at the lyrics for it. For right now, I'm fine. I just want to listen to the music because I've missed 17 and their music. Like, I've been listening to them, but God of Music feels like it was a while ago. I'm aware that it wasn't, but it sure as hell feels like it was. We are gonna hop right in. We are going to just jump straight in, just listen to these 4 straight through. It'll be a moderately quick album listen, especially depending on how I have to cut this up to bypass copyright things. And if you hear anything tearing across the apartment that I'm not able to cut out in the background, that is my cat Yennefer. He is just having a day. He was not around when I was originally on YouTube, so he is not used to this whole setup, and he is not pleased with me. He wants my undivided attention. He's not getting it, so he is throwing a riot by throwing his mice around and jumping in and out of one of our cardboard boxes that we just got delivered. So let's hop in and check out these lovely, lovely new songs from 17. So it does start just completely piano, and then the synth comes in. I couldn't hear the guitar before last time. That guitar is a nice touch. 𝘊𝘪𝘮𝘥𝘪𝘯𝘨 does a really good job of filling the track space. So even though he has moments where he's not using a lot of instruments, it still feels like the track is completely full. And there's still a lot of stuff happening, even though there's not. I want to know if that high-pitched synth sound is like a synth, or if it is supposed to be a synth violin. Because I think it's an electronic violin, which is really cool if it is. Okay, so it does just slide right into it, which is perfect. See, it still feels full, despite not a lot of instruments. And then this, bringing this beat back from the second verse is... Oh, this is so good. Yeah, so they took the chorus and they replaced the backing track with what was in the second verse and switched it up slightly. So it is still an ending chorus, it's just not the ending chorus you're expecting because the backing track is different. That's actually really good. That's a really nice touch. It does make me wish there was like one more drop at the end, one more time going hard into the chorus with that driving beat. But it is a 3-minute song, so it is a full song, so I will give them that. But 𝘊𝘪𝘮𝘥𝘪𝘮𝘓, that is amazing. It is so well done. I want to listen to it again, but we need to move on. I've already listened to it like 5 times in between takes, so like, let's move on before I get bogged down. Now, I believe, I don't actually remember, and I should have checked if these are unit songs or not. I feel like they are. Okay, so I checked, I checked myself. All right, so next up is going to be hip hop team, then performance, then vocal. All right, so we're starting with hip hop, which I have, like, hip hop was my favorite unit to start with. I loved hip hop unit. Then I fell in love with performance unit and a lot of performance unit songs. But recently, we've had a resurgence in my love of hip hop unit, specifically with Fire and Monster. I have annoyed my roommate and best friend. He is so done with hearing those songs, I think, at this point. Hip hop unit and me have come back around together, and so let's see what their new song is. Oh, I'm already in love. I already love this. I love this sound for hip hop unit. The really electronic synthetic sounds. This song has also got minimal layers to it, but ooh, oh, that's nice. This is gonna be a good song to perform. Oh, I love this. I love this. What I love about that, what I'm assuming is going to be the chorus section, is you have all these sharp instruments here, but then when you segue into the chorus, it's got that softer, bassier synth there that balances out all these sharp tones. God, I love hip hop unit. I really do. I hope this is like Fire, where they have a bit of choreography for this bit. I would love that. I would love a little bit of like a really good choreo here in this chorus section. That would be awesome. I also like that the beat is predictable in a good way. You know where the song's going, so like it makes it easy to vibe along to it. I love this. Oh, I love that. That's a good hip hop unit song. That's a really good hip hop unit song. And like I said, I love that it's, like, again, predictable in a good way. You know where the beat's going. The beat is very easy to follow, which makes it a very good hype song, which means it'll do great for, like, performances and stuff, which is why I hope that this is one they bring out for, like, if they do end up going on tour later this year, I hope this is a song they bring out for hip hop unit to perform, because it's similar to Fire in that it does a little bit of what I wish Fire would have done, where Fire, it was at first a little hard for me to follow the beat on. I don't know what it was about it. And it was like, I love Fire, but it is a very sharp sounding song. They use a lot of high tones in Fire. But this is very similar to that, but it's softer high tones, and the bass that comes in for the chorus really balances out beautifully. This is very well done for hip hop unit. I will be annoying my roommate with this once again. All right, now we move on to performance unit, and this one is called Spell. Ooh, we love harmonies. We love pianos. Very crystally piano. And you got this nice slow build. Ooh. One thing I will always love about 17 is that, like, everyone can sing and everyone can dance. Like, that is my favorite thing. And performance unit is, like, the pinnacle of that. Them and vocal unit really showcase that, like, they can sing and they can dance. See, I remember when performance unit only had dance-heavy songs. So it's always nice when you get, like, a nice, soft vocal song from performance unit, because they're all amazing singers, too. See, and now eventually I am gonna have to go look up the lyrics for these, because this is just such... Like, I have a feeling all of these songs, especially the unit songs, are definitely written for or towards the fans in a sense, given what this album is. So I can just imagine that this is really, really nice, and the lyrics are really beautiful. I mean, most of 17's, like, softer songs have beautiful lyrics to them. That's a given. I love that extra layer that synth adds to it for the chorus. I am glad that Performance Unit did this kind of a song. I think this is really good for Performance Unit as like, because if this album is supposed to be 17's like send-off for a while some of them are in the military, then I think that is the perfect send-off song for Performance Unit. Use it? Performance Unit. It's really soft, it's sweet. I'm sure the lyrics are heartfelt and meaningful, and this is why I don't read lyrics when reacting to K-pop songs, because I have a very good judge of what a song is, especially the slower, softer songs, and I'm not down for just bawling my eyes out while trying to react to songs. It's hard enough reacting to English songs that make me absolutely cry, so I'm good with not knowing the lyrics right off the bat. I'll check out the lyrics after we get through the next song, which is Vocal Units. But yeah, no, so for Performance Unit, I think that is perfect. That is beautiful, that is sweet. I love Performance Unit's harmonizing vocals. The four of them do such a good job together. I love it so, so much. And now we come to Vocal Unit, which usually makes me cry English or Korean. Vocal Unit's really good at that. I blame 𝘊𝘬𝘥. I'm just gonna blame 𝘊𝘬𝘥. That's who I blame for why I cry at 17 songs. Speaking of 𝘊𝘬𝘥, ooh, oh, okay. Okay, so it feels like Vocal Unit and Performance Unit kind of switched it up for this, which I love. The sound is so good. 𝘊𝘬𝘥 is a master when it comes to that, like, really crystal tone piano. It adds such a nice little flair to all the songs he puts it in. I am a sucker for songs where you can clearly hear and define the instruments in them, and this is one of those. The vocal line of 17 is always just mesmerizing, though. Like, the five of them together is just so mesmerizing to listen to. Ooh. Ooh, that's a good cutaway. This reminds me of a lot of DK. This reminds me of, like, a lot of older 17 stuff, some of their older style songs, which I love. And I swear to God, 𝘊𝘬𝘥, if the lyrics are in relation to that, I will cry. I feel like I want to cry. I'm almost crying. I'm not gonna lie. I can feel it coming. Why does that chord pattern sound familiar? And I couldn't tell you why, because fun fact, I failed that class in my music degree. I have a degree in music production, and I failed recognizing chords, which is why my teachers hated me. I've seen 𝘊𝘬𝘥, like, hear something and then play it on his piano. I've seen a lot of musicians do that. I can't. I have a really bad ear for recognizing and then repeating sounds on an instrument. Like, it's so bad. But maybe it's just me, but it's triggering something 17 related in the back of my head. I may have to, like, deep dive into that later. I'm not even lying. I could feel the tears coming, so I am terrified to see the lyrics for this. But I'm gonna look them up anyways. I'm gonna look them up. I'm gonna torture myself real quick. Hold on, we'll talk about this in a sec. Give me a sec. I like the lyrics. You can look up the lyrics for yourselves, guys. I don't have it up for you here. If I can, I might throw them up, but it is really good. if I had heard the lyrics while listening to it, I probably would have cried. I was already almost crying at the end, but that is the beauty of vocal unit with 17, because 𝘊𝘥𝘪𝘮 is an amazing composer and lyricist. He is such a good lyricist. Him and the team write amazing lyrics, and so when you combine that with the beautiful harmonies of vocal unit, that's when you get me nearly bawling my eyes out. Like, come on, y'all, that's just unfair. You can't play games like that. Ugh. That was beautiful, though. Like, vocal unit always, their songs are just absolute masterpieces. They are beautiful. The 5 of them and their harmonies, like, Joshua and Junghyun, I think, have some of the best harmonies together. DK's always amazing with his high notes. 𝘊𝘥𝘪𝘮's voice is just beautiful, and Sungwon has come so far as a singer. I do not think that Sungwon gets enough credit for his vocals than he should. That kid is amazing. He sings so beautifully. And I feel okay saying that kid because he's a year younger than me, and I will take what I can get right now. Most of my K-pop groups that I love have been older than me. 17 was one of the first groups that came out that was about the same age as me, which is probably why songs like Cheers to Youth actually get me so much, because there's an understanding that we're all around the same age. So when I read these lyrics, like, when the bell rings, I become fearful these days, my heart gets scared first, I want to be alone, but I don't want to be alone, I don't get myself either. Like, these are lyrics that I understand. These are things that I have gone through, they've gone through, and we're around the same age that it's like, yeah, no, I completely understand that. So it is amazing to me how 17's music makes me feel. And this is something I've been talking about with Gus, my roommate best friend, and my other friend Nina, who lives in Germany. I've been talking to the both of them about how there are just some groups that, because we're around the same age, and especially in recent years, we've gone through a lot of stuff, that when they write really powerful lyrical songs, it impacts me more because I understand them. And I'm in this, like, not the same boat because they are celebrities after all, but there's a lot of, like, communal stuff that we all go through at this age. And 17 is showcasing that here. With Spell, because I'm looking at the lyrics for Spell now. Okay, so Spell is beautiful. This could be seen as a love song, honestly, or it could be seen as a platonic friendship and deep friendship. Like, you could read this either way, but this Spell also has that beautiful lyrical thing of, I do just love the, with a language only we know I cast a spell. That's a gold tier lyric. I don't know exactly what the how the Korean is specifically translated, but that right there is a top tier beautiful lyric. Oh my god, whoever wrote that, because I see the writing credits were, was it writing credits or was it yeah, so lyrics were 𝘊𝘥𝘪𝘮, Bumzu, D8, and Dino. So whoever wrote that line, chef's kiss. That is such a good line. Oh my god, that is beautiful. And I was right, a lot of these songs are on the more emotional side, which checks for 17. They've been doing a lot more emotional songs recently. God of Music is still such a good song, empowering and emotional. A lot of hip-hop unit songs recently have been... Ooh. There's a callback to Monster in here, too, which is really cool. Yeah, a lot of hip-hop unit songs have been boasting about their success recently, which is, honestly, so fucking valid. Oh my god, 17 is doing so much right now. Like, I saw the pictures of the soccer football stadium they were performing at in Seoul, and I saw the crowd. That is insane. If 17 does end up going on tour, I was hoping to get tickets, but now, bro, I'm not even sure if I can afford them. If they're booking stuff like that and it's packed, I can't even imagine what the ticket prices are going to be here. So, yes, lyrically, these 4 songs are amazing. I love that this is an anthology album, but we still got new music. I absolutely love that. And I am going to be Maestro is probably going to be on repeat, and so is Cheers to Youth with 𝘊𝘠𝘮𝘮 also. Like a little less than those two, but still pretty high. I'm still super obsessed with Monster, so once my obsession with Monster kind of dwindles a little, then 𝘊𝘮𝘮 may come up to take it. But Monster is still like my number one hip hop unit song right now. I hope that you guys nonetheless enjoyed this reaction, no matter how I had to end up doing it, given 𝘓𝘓𝘮 and the way they've been doing things recently. I hope that this ended up being a good and fun reaction for you guys, and I cannot wait to do more album reactions. I'm glad that my first album reaction is small. I know that the other groups that I'm reacting to this year will not be as kind to me with that. So this is a good slow start back into this progress for me. If you did enjoy this video, please comment, like, or subscribe. That really helps me a lot with this and will help keep me going to make more of these so I don't do what I did before and quit. I'm really glad that I am back to doing this. I genuinely missed reacting and interacting with all of you guys. So if you want the uncut version of this, completely uncut, full reactions, no bleeps of my cussing, that is over on my Patreon. You guys can follow the links down below to figure out how to gain access to all of that stuff. But for now, that does it for me. Now, let's all go take a little break and go listen to some more 17.